Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to Cooking with Cookie. I'm Cookie, and today we're going to do my award-winning 3-meat chili. I'm going to start with some red meat. You can call it game, deer, elk, beef, whatever. Bacon ends and pieces. I like to use ends and pieces because they become bite-sized a little easier, maybe a little cheaper too. And today we're going to use ground turkey. Sometimes I use ground pork, but since we're using all the bacon, not going to use the pork today. So with that, we got a pile of ingredients here. We're going to put the all the ingredients on the link, and we're going to serve them in bread bowls today. So it's a total meal for you. Okay, so with that, we'll get started. I'm going to start by cooking the bacon. Okay, you start by cooking the bacon over medium heat. Don't need to go really high. You want the bacon to cook a little bit slow. You don't want it super crispy. So we dump that in, dump it into a hot pan. And notice I didn't use any oil. The reason I didn't use any oil is because we want everything to cook in that bacon grease. It just imparts a great flavor to the rest of the meat, and it changes the flavor of the chili from the traditional backwoods, all red meat, Texas style chili to something a little different and unique. Okay, so while the bacon is cooking, we're gonna prep our bread bowls. So I use a sourdough round loaf. You can actually get bowl. It's actually called a bread bowl. But it's usually sourdough. You want something a little bit hearty, something with a good skin, so you don't lose your chili out the bottom. Just I use a paring knife. Cut a hole for the top. Pull it out. Set that aside. If you want to keep it later, dip chili, that's all good. It also, the inside here, makes great croutons. And you just kind of pull the inside. You don't want to break the skin. You can pull the inside so that you have room for your chili. Okay, so that's what a completed bread bowl looks like. Take a little bit more out of there, depending on how much chili you want. And we go from there. So I'm moving it around in the bottom of the pan because it's starting to get to that point where it might want to stick. We don't want it to stick. So we're getting to that point where we're almost ready to start pulling it out. All right, we're gonna plate this. We're gonna put this on a paper plate. I'm sorry, a plate with some paper towels. Just pull it out, drop it on there. There's gonna be plenty of that grease to go around after we pull everything out. So we're not gonna dump the grease right now. We will take some of this grease out later. I got a little trick to show you. Works for me. But now we're gonna add our red meat. Just set it in there real gently. Then our turkey. Get hot. Then use the masher. Get it good mixed up. And once you have the meat covering the bottom and fairly well mixed, like so, then we add in our Worcestershire sauce. So we got a quarter cup Worcestershire sauce. We're going to throw that in. Okay, we're going to let that cook, make sure everything's all browned. All right, you can check on the meat. Oh, look at that. Break it up real good. Another couple minutes and it'll be ready to go to the slow cooker. So I mentioned I was going to show you a trick on how to drain some of this grease. So move the meat to one side. get some paper towel. Fold it up. Use your tongs and just drop it in there. Yeah, you're gonna lose a little meat, but you're gonna soak up most of that grease. We got what we needed out of the grease, so. And when you're done, you take the lid and throw it in the trash. Okay, we don't want to get rid of all of it. We want to keep some of it, but we got rid of a good bit of it, right? So now we're gonna add the bacon. And we're done at the stove. So we start with our, throw our black beans in, two regular cans, black beans. I drain them. I don't completely drain them, don't press them, just. A large can of crushed tomatoes. Again, do not drain the tomatoes. We got 1 whole onion and 2 jalapenos. I usually make this a little bit spicier, but one of the guys is just not into the hot stuff, so we made it flavorful for him, and that's okay. Again, your recipe, you do what you want. You want to light people up, go ahead and throw some scorpion peppers in there. Don't recommend using more than 1. We're going to be mixing quite a bit here because we want to get the spices all incorporated. All right. So, brown sugar. We got crushed red pepper and black pepper, smoked paprika, chili powder, cumin, granulated garlic, parsley flakes. So we get that all right. So then we cover it up. 4 to 6 hours later, we're gonna open that up. We're gonna have some chili. All right, and voila. Cookie's Dynamite Chili, award winning. Okay, so we're gonna plate this up. Okay, chili into the bowl. Okay, this one we're gonna top with some shredded cheese, some sweet onion, and some jalapeno chips. And the next one we're going to top with sour cream, green onions, and jalapeno chips. Okay, there you have it. That's Cookie's Dynamite award-winning chili, just for you. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks, have a great day.